Welcome back to Second Thought Podcast, where I am your host. It's Melissa B on the IG, and your co-host, Mr. Barrett.
Life of Jeremy Barrett on the IG and all platforms.
Yep.
That's right. We are on episode 9, baby.
Let's take it away. Let's get into it today. Do you want me to go over my topics, or you want to go over your topics?
Yeah, let's go over your topics.
Yeah, I feel like it kind of.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's see what we got drummed up here, because
Give me a reason to have a drink.
You might need one after this, but I always kind of jot down different ideas, when they come across the old noggin, I put them in my phone. So
Noggin.
The old noggin, right? Okay, this one, it's going to be themed building a business together without killing each other.
Wow.
It's a lot to unpack.
All right, that is.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I feel like it's real and relatable to our current situation.
True.
Situation. How do you feel about that? Do you
feel
want to
good.
get into that?
Let's go. That
Okay.
works.
A fight that you had about money or time actually being spent that made our partnership stronger.
I'd say probably right now of with the grind of her real estate and I guess it's like a team effort, but she's mainly the one doing the dirty work, It's kind of like you have to adapt to the difference and the change of what we're going through.
Well, I think it was such a whiplash though too.
Yeah, because we've been through so many years that we've grown throughout the years, don't get me wrong, but we've kind of had a comfortability of what our life was.
And paint a little backstory. When I went on maternity leave in 2020, I never went back to work, right? So my job has morphed and changed, and I was kind of like an unsung hero in the background, but I worked from home. I was always home. The kids literally to this day thought I didn't work because I got up so early and I was able to take them to school. I was able to,
Pick them up.
cook, clean, grocery shop, all the things. And then once I made a knee-jerk reaction to quit my job and roll full steam ahead into real estate, I truly knew what it took to be successful in this space. We didn't take it lightly, right?
Right.
But did we know what was going to come down the pipe mentally, physically, and emotionally? Absolutely not, right? Because there's parts of me that have to be given to my job because I'm working long hours. I'm, not home. And there's things that were just a normal understood that aren't being done, all the things that a mom does. And I got to do the stay at home mom role for a really long time, but I wasn't a stay at home mom. Right. So neither of us prepared for that role to be jerked out from underneath both of us because Jeremy left the home, but I was at the home. So if I was bored, I would do X, Y, or Z, or it just kind of became an understood, it was just I do laundry every day because I'm home every day, it was just now it's to give his kudos, he was commuting for a really long time. I was making my own way because I worked from home and I was able to do all the things of both parents we just had a cool dynamic in our relationship. I don't think a lot of relationships would have been able to weather all the things that we did because we both would grind Monday through Thursday. And then it was party on Wayne Thursday through Sunday. We would go to different states. We would, go do all different things. It was we were working hard, playing harder. So it was when we changed roles in a sense, nobody was really prepared for that. I can't say that I was.
Yeah, I just think it's just changed the way we do things. That's all. It's just different. It just changed the way everything is the same as far as what we do, as a family and stuff. But kind of things have changed just as far as the aspect of who's doing what and what's being done,
Yeah. And I think that what's cool is in our relationship that I don't think a lot of relationships have is that no matter what season of life that we're in, like we're always willing to like be resilient and adaptable together. And I think that's something that truly makes a successful relationship. Like as parents, I think that's makes you super successful together, because parenting is not fucking easy by any means. And I think, you know, trying to change and evolve and level up, like when, you know, at what point do you, I feel like I'm like a student of life, so I don't think it'll ever happen for me. But like, I think some people get into jobs and they're okay being okay for the rest of their life. And I don't think, you know, till me and Jeremy.
It's never been our way.
Yeah, I think till me and Jeremy, like, till the casket, like, pretty much drops, I don't think that's ever going to be, we're never going to be like, oh, you know, let's just retire. And then we'll, like, set out for a new venture.
Yeah,
like,
no.
We'll be like, on to the new thing. Like, so it's just like everything that we do, we go full force. So
yeah,
that's been a kind of cool dynamic that's made us stronger in our relationship.
Yeah, definitely has.
But we've nearly wanted to kill each other at the same breath sometimes.
Maybe a little bit.
Kill each other, like, that's like loaded.
Yeah.
Like, be annoyed with each other. Is that a better word? Okay.
There you go.
There we go. You're too literal. Like, and I'm like super dramatic. Like, I could be like, oh, I'm gonna kill you. And Jerry's like, don't kill them. Like, it's not that serious. I'm like, I wasn't being serious. But here we are. I love this question. It says, the moment one of you almost quit on a dream and then the other one talked them off a ledge. Think about a moment or give a scenario. Wow. I personally love the one with you and my mom, but I mean,
yeah,
that's probably like my most favorite, but you don't have to use that one.
Well, I mean, do you want to give one, or we just gonna give one and then you go off of what I give?
Probably go off what you give, right?
Okay, because that'd be one I would use.
Okay, then do it. So, great minds think alike. We're in sync.
So I'd say, well, that's not really like something that we talked to each other. It was more a conversation I had with her mom, which, if you guys don't know, I have a whole arm dedicated to her. That's how much she meant to me. And one time I was going to UTI, which is a community college, pretty much. And I was going there to be a diesel mechanic. And I got to a point that, like, you know, back then I was like, you know, doing toting the tote, you know, and that was like my thing. But I was just getting to a point that I was like, you know what? I got pulled from a class because I got popped for doing that. And I was like, there was like $1,200 to retake that class. And I didn't have the $1,200. But my beautiful lady and her mom, they had it, right? But at the time, it's not in my head that, like, that's what they were going to do. But to make the long story short, that happened. And when that situation happened, I was kind of like, in my mind, I was just like, you know what? Like, I was feeling defeated. Like, I should just not do it. So then I sat down, we were sitting down at the table, and I talked to her mom and her, and I was like, yeah, I think I'm going to just quit school. And she was like, the fuck you are? And I said, whoa. I said, all right, I guess I'm not. But, you know, you need somebody like that to, like, put that spark in you to let you know that, like, hey, there's going to be bumps in the road. You know, some of them might be caused by your own decisions. And, you know, they talked me out of it and got me back into school. And sure enough, I did. I went back to school and graduated. Got a job, and I've been making money ever since. But without her and her mom being that push to kind of push me over that spot when I was feeling like I was a little defeated, you know, because.
And I think the thing is, like, with all the cards that were stacked against you, right? Like, Jeremy had his first child at 16 years old. Like, quitting something is. Yeah, right?
That's crazy.
Damn. What a ride it's been. But I think it's been too easy for you to, like, just give up on yourself. Mm-hmm. Like, and that's, like, one thing that, like, ever since that conversation was had and that's, you know, that switch was, like, flipped,
you know,
in you.
I never thought about that. Don't mean to interrupt you, but I never thought about it that way. Like, it's too easy for me to give up. But like thinking back to when I was younger,
Yeah.
a lot of the things I did, I didn't want to do it. I just quit. There was like no parent to like push me to go with it. You know, there's just nobody to be there to be like, no, you should keep going.
Right.
You know?
And like, look what that ignited, right? So from like just that instance and like not that like some people that are watching like know my mom, they know she was like hell on wheels. But the thing is like just her like flipping that switch inside of you, like look what that did for you. Yeah. I mean, like when I met Jeremy, he didn't have a GED. Like I literally was
What's
like,
that? I'm kidding.
I was like, this man has gotta be joking. I was like, you could see the fear leaving my body. I was like, he's gotta be joking me. No. So when I'm like, just to put in perspective, I'm literally full blown across the country on a Division I scholarship, like getting my bachelor's degree. And the man that like stole my ever loving like heart doesn't even have a high school diploma. Like taking that back to my mom, she was like, are you effing joking me? And then not only did he not have a high school diploma, let's layer on 3 kids on top of that. So like for my mom to sit there and have that conversation with him that day was like, you know what? I bet on you and you better bet on yourself. So, and it's like, it's propelled into like all the spaces, all the rooms that you've been able to like walk into and confidently be like, stand on your own with, you have 5 fucking kids, dude. Like on some real shit. Like some people are like bitching about having 2. It's like half the time for me, I'm just like, God bless, like help me, some SOS. And this man has got like weathered a storm with 5 kids. And it's like, and still, you know, is a great dad, is a great partner, is a great provider. Like that, just that little bit, like being talked off to an edge, like talked off a ledge has led you to your dream career. Yeah. And I'm trying to get to my dream career now. That's, you know, the bait and switch. And that's, you know, how we've done all these things. It's been pretty
We
neat.
could go on because we could get off of this or we could talk about her because there's times that we've had like you switching this job and switching your career. Yeah. On how many times you second guessed yourself and
I cried some like, real tears.
I don't want to do it. She wants to stay and want to do it, and you know. But that's another topic for another podcast. You know, we'll talk about that on another one. Yeah. But yeah, man, you got to have a strong circle behind you because it's easy for you to mentally get inside your head sometimes and find the easy way. You know. Yeah. That being quitting. You know, because it's easy to quit. It's hard to keep going, you know, but you got to have a good circle behind you and you'll get there, man. So the whole point to this is just don't ever give up on yourself, man. Surround yourself around strong people that'll push you and people that actually care about you and you'll see yourself grow. Yeah.
I love that message today. So on the 9th podcast, on Second Thought podcast, we're going to wrap it up. Go ahead and smash that like button.
Yeah, look at her go.
What's the other one? Smash the like button, hit that bell, comment down below, follow all the things.
Links are down in the description to follow us on everything, man. So we greatly appreciate all y'all love and support.
We do. So
other than that, man, hey.
We'll catch you on the next one.
Catch you in the next one.
Good job.